Hello everyone, welcome back to Chem-O-Notes. If you are preparing for MHSET exam, you are in the right place. Today we will be solving Paper 1, September 2021, Part 2. Part 1 has already been uploaded. You can go and check the description or you can see the link on the screen. So please like, share and subscribe the channel. So let's begin. So let's begin with September 2021 Part 2. Part 1, already we have solved question number 1 to 10. Now let's begin with question number 11. As you can see on the screen, question number 11 and 12 are based on the diagram given below. And the diagram indicates year of passing and failed students for certain colleges from year 2012 to 15. As you can see here, in the graph they have shown the line one in the bar graph is past students, correct, and without any color, that is white color they have shown, that is failed. Means for year 2012 500 students appeared and 200 have passed. Similarly in year 2013 400 students have passed out of 700 and so on. Now let's begin with the question. In which year is the percentage of passing of students maximum? So the options they have given all 4 years. We have to find out the pass percentage, which year is maximum. So it is very simple. Let's begin. What you have to do, you are going to solve for each year and find out the percentage. Now while doing percentage, let us begin with first year, that is 200 and 2012. Okay, in 2012 how many students have passed? Passed students are 200 and total are 500. Okay, so we will just write it 2 upon 5 because zeros will cut down and 2 upon 5. So if you divide 2 upon 5, it comes out to be 0.4. That is nothing but in percentage if you calculate 40%. Okay, similarly let us do for 2013. 2013 now it is 400 divided by 700, so directly I can write it 4 upon 7 as zeros are going to get cut off. 4 upon 7 is nothing but you will get 57 point some per 12%. Okay, similarly 200 and 2014, what is the number of students passed? 500, so it is 5 upon 8, so it comes out to be approximately more than 60. You don't have to calculate it. Okay, 60% you can directly find it out because calculators are not allowed. Next is 2015. Let us see. In 2015 it is 7 upon 8, correct. 7 upon 10, not 8, because 1000 is there, so it is 7 upon 10, that means 70%. So as we can clearly see that 2015 the number of student passing is 70%. Among the 4, 2015 is the maximum, so your answer is D option is the correct option. D option is the correct option. Okay students, so let us go to the next. Now let's see the question number 12. Question number 12 is again based on the same diagram graph. The percentage of passing of students in examination for all the years from 2012 to 2015 combined together. So what we have to do? We have to combine all the pass percentage together. Now already in the previous question number 11 we have solved it. Or other way around, what you can do, you can just write all the percentage passing numbers. Okay, there is other way you can do it, that is we can write all pass students first. So instead of writing in hundreds, we can just write it as what? Ratio, that is 2 it will be for first year 2012, then here it is 4 plus 5 plus 7. Okay, if you find out the total, it comes out to be 6 plus 7 13 plus 5 18. So in ratio The pass ratio of the student is 18. And what is the total? Total number of students, total students are, in terms of ratio, it will be 5 plus 7 plus 8 plus 10. I think you are clear, student, what I am doing, because as it is zeros are going to be cut off, so I am writing the ratio in terms of integers. Okay, 5, 7, 8 and 10, it comes out to be how much? 8 plus 10 is 18, 18 plus 12 is 30, so 30. So if you calculate the percentage in terms of percentage, it is 18 divided by 30 into 100. Okay, so this will come out to be, if you cut the zeros, 3 6 are 18, so it will be 60%. Okay, total what will happen? Total percentage of passing is how much? 60%. So your answer C is correct. Followed, student? So no need to again and again do the same thing. You can just simplify it and do it, because you have to solve the questions in few seconds. So your 60 is your answer. I think this is clear to everyone. Now let's go to the next question, that is question number 13. In question number 13, you can find arithmetic mean of 12 observations is 40. So there are 12 observations. It may be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to like that. So they are given that arithmetic mean, that is addition of all the observations, is 40 divided by 12. Correct? Arithmetic mean, that is mean. They have calculated mean of 12 observations, which is 40. And the smallest and largest observations are 20 and 60. So if there are 12 observations, out of that the smallest number they are saying is 20 and the largest is 60. Correct? So this way, suppose this is the first number and this is the last number, so there will be still 10 numbers in between. Correct? 10 numbers in between. So total they are saying 12 numbers are there, 12 observations are there. So let us solve this. Now what they have asked next, they asked us to, if we ignore the smallest and largest observation, then the arithmetic mean of the remaining observation we have to find out whether it has increased, decreased or did not change. Okay, so what they are saying, of all the 12 observations which we have written just now, if you are writing all those 12 observations 20 to 40, okay, and if we are going to ignore these two, so what is the arithmetic mean of these remaining, they've asked. Okay, so whatever is the observation, if we are going to ignore this and try to find out the addition of these numbers divided by 10, whether it is going to decrease, increase, that we have to find out. So let us start solving it. Now let me just erase whatever I have written on the screen first, so that you can read this. Yes, so what we have written, arithmetic mean of 12 observations is 40. Correct? They are given that it is 40, and the sum will be how much then? Sum will be nothing but 40 into 12. So 40 into 12 will be the, that is 480. 480 will be the sum of all 12 observations. And smallest number they are saying it is 20 and largest is 60. Then they are asked us to ignore it, remove these. Ignore means we will remove those 40 and 60 from the total sum. Okay. So what you are going to do? The new number we will get is 10, as I had shown previously also, that if 20 is the smallest number and 40 is the largest number, and in between there will be 10 observations. Correct? 10 observations. So your new number is 10. Now next is what? We have to deduce or subtract 20 and 60, that is 80 from 480. So when you subtract 80 from 480, it will be 400. So new sum will be 400. Now what you have to do? You have to simply divide 400 by 10, because new observation is 10. So for 400 divided by 10 is nothing but 40. That means what? Whatever was the new, this is your new mean. New mean is again 40, and the previous mean was also 40. Okay, the previous mean was also 40. That means there is no change. So option C is the correct option. There will not be any change in the observations. Followed? So this way you can solve it, and as it is the mean will not change. So those students who are mathematics students, they can directly write down followed. If the question was like this, that they have added some new numbers, then we had to solve it and do it. Otherwise directly you could have ticked no change. Now let us see the next one. So let us see the next one. Question number 14 and 15 is based on the information given below. Out of 80 players, 35 players play cricket, 42 play hockey, 25 play football, 8 play cricket and football both, 10 play cricket and football, and whereas 7 play hockey and football. And there are 3 players who are playing all the 3 games. So let us see how we have to solve this. Such type of numericals, when they ask, you have to use the data, given data first you have to jot down, and then try to solve it using Venn diagram. Okay, so let us see. The given is total number of players we have written here, that they are 80, then cricket 35, hockey 42, and football 25. So I've denoted by letters, cricket for as C, H, and F for football and hockey. Okay, next what we can do, we can write down the other information. They are saying that cricket and football, hockey is played by 8 players. So I've shown it by intersection. Cricket and intersect hockey will be 8. Cricket intersect football will be 10, and hockey intersect football will be 7. So let us see how we can do it with using the Venn diagram. Okay, and all intersection, that is all 3 games, how many players are playing 3. So using the Venn diagram, you can represent each circle for each game. Okay, for example, this you can, let me show, this you can represent for cricket, hockey, and football. So this way you can represent and try to mention the total number. Now the complete circle will represent 35 students or 35 players. Then this complete, because, and they are saying that there are 3 common players who play all the 3 games. That's why we should show all the 3 games which are 3 circles which are intersecting with each other, like here we have shown. So this part indicates what? This part indicates that there are 3 players who are playing all the 3 games. You can find this circle, this part is representing, even in cricket it is also representing hockey, and it is representing football. So this center part is going to represent what? Those 3 players who are playing all the 3 games. Okay, so let me just erase this color so that we can write the details, other details. Now what you can do is, you can just write the information on this Venn diagram like this. Now if you see here, I have represented the numbers which are playing cricket, hockey, and football. Now the 3 number, as I told you, these are the players who are playing all the 3 games. Now what is 5, 7, and 4? If you see what they have given us the information, 8 play both cricket and hockey. So cricket and hockey circle, if you see, wherever those cricket and hockey intersect, that is 8. So this whole part, let me show, highlight this with the highlighter. This whole part is going to represent what? This whole part represents 8. Okay, this part is going to represent 8. So because it is for belongs to this circle, highlighted green part belongs to cricket also and hockey also. So how many are such players? There are 8. So out of 8, 3 are common for all 3 games. So remaining will be what? 8 minus, that represent what? This is 8 minus 3, that comes out to be 5. So we have written here 5. Okay, 8, this is 5. Similarly we can find for which game? Cricket and football. So cricket and football, how many are there? 10. So if 3 is common, means 10 minus 3, that is 10 minus 3 will be 7. So 7 are playing only what? They are playing only cricket and football, whereas this represents this part. Let me highlight with the orange color. This part is going to represent those players who are playing only cricket, football and hockey. Okay, the orange shaded part tells you that it is only those players who are playing football and hockey. So 4 indicates that. So here let me show, that means 7 minus, it will be 7 minus 3, which comes out to be 4. Followed? So let us write the games which are only played, that is only cricket and hockey is played by how many players? 5 players. Similarly, only cricket and football is played by how many players? 7 players. And only football and hockey is played by 4 players. Okay, so this is the indication about only 2 games. Now let us read what they've asked us. They've asked us how many players are playing only one game. So question number 14 indicates what? How many players are playing only one game. So how you are going to calculate this now? We know that the total number of players who are playing cricket we know. So let us begin with cricket first. So cricket is played by how many players? It is said that only cricket, let us find out now. Only cricket we can find out how in such way, because 35 are the players who are playing cricket, but only cricket we want to find, because out of 35 there are 5 who are playing both and 3 are playing all the 3 games. So what you have to do? You have to subtract 5 plus 7, that is these 5 plus 7 plus 4. Okay, plus 4. Not 4, 1 sec, only cricket, no, we are saying. So this part 5 plus 3 plus 7, so it is 3. So if you remove these, can you see this part? Let me highlight this part. If you remove, because these are the players who are playing different games also, which are how many are there? 5 plus 3 plus 7. So you have to subtract it from your 35. So if you subtract it from 35, what you will get? You will get 20. Similarly, you can find only which game? Hockey. Only hockey. Okay, so only hockey, it is how many? It is 42 minus, what you have to do now? You have to remove these. If this part you remove, then this white part will indicate only hockey. So what you have to subtract? That is 5 plus 3 plus 8. You have to subtract 5 plus 3 plus 4. Okay, 5 plus 3 plus 4. So it comes out to be how much? 42 minus 8 plus 12. Okay, 30. It is 30. Similarly, only football. Only football is played by how many players? That is 25 minus 7 plus 3 plus 4. 7 plus 3 plus 4. So that comes out to be how much? It will come out to be 25 minus 10 is 15. 15 minus 4 is, yeah, 11. So this is 11. Now if you total all these 20 plus 30 plus 11, it comes out to be 20 plus 30 is 50. 50 plus 11 is 61. So your correct answer is C. Okay, 61 students or players are only playing one game. 61 players are such that they are only playing one game. Now instead of calculating this way, what you could have done, you could have written in the Venn diagram itself. Okay, and you could have only total them. So this way how you can solve such type of Venn diagram numericals. Now next question is, how many players play exactly 2 games? Now this is very simple, because already we have written here the players who are playing only 2 games. So here we can see here, already we had calculated here that these are the players who are playing only 2 games. So it is simple. Your cricket and hockey were played by 5 people. Cricket and football were played by 7 players, and hockey and football were played by 4. So if you total them, it comes out to be how much? 16. It comes out to be 16. So D is your correct answer. D is your correct answer. Okay, students. So this way we can solve the numerical based on Venn diagram. Okay, the next one is, which of the following is the correct form of ERNET? So if you read the options, easily you can understand what would be the correct option, because the first one you can see it is entertainment and recreation network. No. Entertainment and refreshment network. No, that is also wrong. So here the correct option is D, that is educational and research network. It is represented by ERNET. Okay. Now the next one, 17th, is who helped late Rajiv Gandhi in revolutionization India's telecommunication policy. Okay, who was the person who helped late Prime Minister? So it is Sam Pitroda. B is the correct option for this. Now 18, which among the following is basically an instant messenger? So out of this, as we are very used to it every day and now we are on WhatsApp, it is the basic instant messenger. Okay, among the following, WhatsApp. Then next is Sarthi is a website portal of Dash. So Sarthi is a portal which is used by Ministry of Road and Transport and Highway. So option C is the correct option. Sarthi is a website portal. If you go and see, it is for road transport and highways. The Ministry of Road Transport and Highways. Okay. The other also you should know if such questions are asked. Now, so the next one is BYOD is in the content of digital initiatives in higher education in India is, students, it is bring your own device. What is BYOD? It is bring your own device. So option C is the correct option. Now next one, presence of E. coli in water is an indicator of dash contamination. So here E. coli is nothing but these are the bacterias. Okay, bacteria, and these are mostly found in the intestine. Okay, these are the bacterias. They are commonly found in lower intestine, and which are also known as gram negative. Okay, they are, those who are biology students, they must be knowing this. So these bacteria obviously they are found in the sewage. So option A is the correct option. Okay, option A is the correct option. Now next, 22nd question, number 22. During daytime, noise pollution in the residential area should not exceed by, yeah, such type of questions you should know them. On noise pollution, many a times the questions are asked. Okay, so they can ask near the hospital, if there is a hospital, how much should be the decibel of noise, and all such questions are asked in set exam. So during daytime, the noise pollution should not exceed 55 decibel. Okay, it is 55 decibel near the residential area. Similar question they can ask near the hospital area. Okay, so you should know all these. So go through all such questions also, or some video I'll prepare on such questions and I'll share with you. Now next question is, to regulate and control the transboundary movement of hazardous waste is known as dash. So here you will find that there are different hazardous waste. So here the transboundary movement was called as Basel Convention. Okay, Basel Convention, that is option A is the correct option. Basel Convention is an international treaty on the control of transboundary movement of hazardous waste for their disposal. Okay, student. So this also you should know that Basel Convention is a international treaty signed by the countries. Now next one is 24th is, one of the following act is known as Comprehensive Umbrella Act. Now there are different acts they have given: Air Pollution Act, Water Pollution Act, Environmental Protection Act, and Liability Act. Now those students who don't know, Umbrella Act, the word itself tell you umbrella means something regarding protection. So option C you can take, those who don't know about it, but let me tell you the each act how they are. For example, Air Pollution Act, because the question may be asked in this way also, that the act for air pollution also they can ask for water pollution. So you should know all the acts which are given in the option. Okay, this year they have asked us Environmental Protection Act, but in the coming years they can ask for Air Pollution Act also. So it is the pollution act, Air Pollution Act was enacted in 1981 and aims to prevent, control and reduce air pollution by empowering central and state board to monitor the regulatory air quality. Okay, in 1981. Next is water pollution. 1974 it was introduced for the water pollution, okay, to prevent water pollution. Next is your C, which is the correct option. It was passed in, this act was passed in 1986. This umbrella act also it is known as, okay, to protect the environment. So our option C is the correct option. Then last is your D, that is Liability Act, refers to the Public Liability Insurance Act, which was enacted in 1991, which mandates immediate relief to the person affected by accidents involving hazardous substance through compulsory insurance by the industry. So these are four different acts, but today's question was asked based on Umbrella Act, so the correct option is C. Now the next question asked is, how many goals have been set for sustainable development by UN to achieve social and economical development? So here you will find on this question, this always the question is asked sustainable development. Okay, last previous two question paper also, if you see, the question were asked based on sustainable development, so you should know them. So there are 17, okay, 17 goals which were set by UN for sustainable development. You should know all those 17 names also. Try to go through that. So these are the, or even I can prepare one video on sustainable development. You can go through those all 17 goals. The UN has set up 17 goals, okay, and which has to be achieved by 2030. So the year also you should know, they are to be achieved by 2030. Okay, so these are the questions which we have solved for part 2, September 2021. You can see the link for my previous solved papers, or you can even visit playlist or @Chem-O-Notes. All these papers which are solved, you can find them, go through them and try to excel in your set exam. Now those who are preparing for chemical science topics in set exam, they can find some videos which I have already covered. You can just go and visit the playlist. And thank you for watching. Stay tuned with Chem-O-Notes. Please share, subscribe, hit the bell icon so that you can get the notifications, and do like the channel. Thank you. Happy learning. Bye till then.